Hello. Bye stream. I thought I heard someone around near me. I don't know. Julia said he had a thing at 8, and I'm trying to work out. No, it's 7. It's 7, so I'm early. I'm early. I said I was going to Van Horn as well, so I did a thing. Isabella did a thing, which I will probably show. I keep hearing movement around in my game. I'll probably show. I posted up on YouTube. So the scene is up on YouTube. But I thought it was a nice day out at Taipan. I feel like I joined a cult. No, but Isabella might be committing herself to Taipan. See what happens. Yeah. Which means I'll still be able to hang out with Julius. I'm just not going to. I just can't get into any conflicts with him. Which is going to be hard because usually our shootouts with the law happen after we rob a bank. So I can still rob banks. But yeah, no, it's Isabella. Oh, I did a thing. So yeah, that's gonna. Do I have my shield on? Of course I do. I thought I had something on. My bad. Anyway, yeah. So we're just waiting for Julius. I told Julius I was going to be here. Over. Make sure we got all the audio going. I'm gonna do a quick run up the Ansberg and check my telegrams because again, I told him I was here, but I'm not looking forward to this conversation. I don't know if he's gonna be happy or understanding or disappointed. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna do a run up and go check my telegrams. But yeah, so I might play the scene a little bit later. But if anyone wants to go watch it, it's up on YouTube at the moment. It's the most recent like off stream of scene because yeah, I was not expecting it to go that way. I've also still technically wanted. Luckily, Mr. Way is not caring about you know my wanted status. It's just a Julius thing I have to be cautious about. But Julius isn't the type to get in conflicts generally, so I'm gonna have to talk to Way at some point. I'm gonna have to talk to Way at some point. Actually, slow mode. Wait. Off slow. For some reason, I was still in slow mode. No idea. Hi, Doc. How you doing? Doing good. I'm a little excited. You're a bear. A little excited for the RP. As I said, gonna be probably, yep, committing myself fully to Taipan. Did the whole thing, and then Way's like, well, looks like you've rejoined us. I'm like, yep. Yep, I did a thing. My telegram. So, I think Julia said he had it, I think, Van Horn Goods. Person. Okay, I have a meeting in Van Horn at 8 p.m. We can talk before or after. You're welcome to attend. You feel like, I don't know if Isabella should be attending. I want to send Go Telegram. What's that? I don't think I've really had a chance to properly catch up with him, actually. Ah, Handhorn. Okay. Van Horn. I find Julius at 8 p.m. Yeah. We're playing the Find Julius game right now. It's gonna be around here somewhere. I'm good, but gotta go and sleep so I don't break my sleep schedule completely. You know what? That is fair. That is fair. My, well, I didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. last night. 3 a.m. and I was up. Oh, there's a cougar. There's a cougar. The cougar's back. The mare's here. I saw it on the beach. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. But yeah, no, that is completely fair. I'm also doing a surprise stream as well, so that probably doesn't help. A good old streams. I'm gonna basically stream until I can't handle the heat, which is doing well so far. I've got my AC going, but I don't know if the AC is gonna handle today's heat. It is going to be a lovely top of 42 degrees today. That being, I think it's 107.6. I think it's 107.6 Fahrenheit. Something like that. I don't know. I have time off tomorrow, but I have to work the day after. I mean, you get tomorrow off. That's nice. I was supposed to work today, but I got my shift cancelled because, well, I didn't get it, but my boss messaged me. He's like, hey, shift's cancelled due to extreme heat. I'm like, okay. So I got an extra day. I have a 5-day weekend now. I go back to work tomorrow, though, and I'm looking forward to go back to work. Where the fuck is Jude? Honestly, I could have probably gone all the way to where I needed to go to drop off my stuff. I think it was an NPC. I heard somebody yelling or something. An NPC. I still got those notes. I don't have the other notes. Fuck. I didn't get the other notes. I'm already failing Taipan. I forgot to get the rest of those notes. We have -2 degrees Celsius and a 30 plus. So at the moment. I've noticed, I have noticed that, I think it's mostly US. It's mostly US is having like, was it like a cold freeze or cold snap or something? Extreme version while we're having extreme heat. Very interesting. Oh, I'm getting emails. I'm going to constantly get emails today. I think I'm a little early. No, I'm not going to. Let's go say hi to Cyrus. I haven't said hi to Cyrus in a bit, actually. I think Cyrus is the only person I regularly see. Yeah, I think Cyrus is the one that I regularly see still, out of all the graves. I haven't been to OBs in a bit. Who haven't I been to? OBs, I haven't, oh, honestly, it's been probably a year or two since I've been to OBs. It's been a while. I still got his will, actually. Hi, Cyrus. My note is still here from like 4 years ago. We have lots of snow since yesterday. -5 to -10 for 2 weeks now. Honestly, part of me really wants the snow or the cold over this heat right now. I would much rather have the snow. Which is weird because I'm usually I like the heat more than the snow kind of person, but I think I draw my limit at 42 degrees. So I draw the limit at that. Where is he? Honestly, I probably have enough time to go make this drop. It'll... You know what? We're gonna go do it. Just because I want to get this over and done with. Yeah, horses. I'm on the cold. I can't stand the heat, especially because our homes aren't built for heat. There's also that. My house is, to a point, it's very good. It's very good at keeping cool air in. It's really hard to keep warm in the winter, but that's, you know what, that's fine. I, you know, have my, like, duty and stuff like that, so it's not like an issue. But I wanted to wear red. I wanted to wear red, but, I wanted to wear red, but I when I went to go get changed, there was someone in the tailor, so I couldn't go put red on. Ah, I don't have screenshots of Isabella's outfits. I need to make sure that I've got, like, the right outfit as well for ceremony that's coming up. Which I actually don't know if I can actually attend, because I think it's on a day I'm working. There is a ceremony I've got to go do, but I might have to do it separately from everyone else, because that's... Yeah, I might not be able to be there. More emails. Boop. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to wait here. I'm going to go make this drop, and then I will be right back.
Anyway.
We're going to go to Brave Fruit really, really quickly. I say quickly. It's going to take me, what, 20 minutes? I met a new person yesterday as well. I think her name is Mika. I think it's Mika. Not Micah. I think it's Mika. She loves explosions. I really want to do a bank job with her and let her do the dynamite, because apparently she loves dynamite. I don't know why. She was also on the roof of, like, near the gun store in Taipan. I'm just like, what are you doing? She's like, I fell asleep up here. I'm like, oh, okay. As you do, you fall asleep on the roof. Okay. But honestly, she was such a joy to be around. I really liked hanging around her. Okay. Brave, wait. Julius can wait. I'm so curious about this ceremony. Oh, again, I'll look into playing the scene we had yesterday later in the stream. But or you can go watch it on YouTube. It's up to you. I put it up on YouTube. I think it's titled Taipan, Who Are You? That is the question Way put to all of us, like, who are you? We want to know who you are. Isabella's like, stubborn, impatient, curious / nosy. Been through a lot of shit. From being set on fire to being, you know, baked drowned over and over and over again. And everything in between. Isabella has been through quite a bit, actually. She's surviving. I think this might be her final chapter, though. Because when it came to it, Way was like, you know, the gates are opening. Are you ready to die? I'm guessing, are you ready to die for Taipan kind of deal? And Isabella said, I am ready. So I feel like I'm committed. I joked that I'm joining a cult. So, yep. Burnt by Jack Calderman. Baked drowned by Sergio and Joe from DiCenzo's. Probably, honestly, a lot more that's happened to her, but I've forgotten a lot of it. But yeah, no, she's still got her burns. No, she still has her burns. What was it? So a bunch of us were in the gun store yesterday, and and a customer came in. They were looking for Way, and someone said, "Hey, come over here. Like, we don't bite." And Isabella's like, "Speak for yourself." You know, as a joke, as I do, I joke. And after the customer came over and started talking to the people at the counter, Jin came over to Isabella and was like, "Hey, Isabella, I need to talk to you." I'm like, "Okay." So he went over. He's like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "What the fuck? Why did you say, you know, the whole, like, speak for yourself in regards to the biting stuff?" I'm like, "It's a joke. Are you upset about it?" He's like, "No, it's just, what?" I'm like, "Why are you so serious? Why are you being serious right now? We always make these kinds of jokes." And he's like, "I'm really fucking tired." I'm like, you're getting cranky. It's like, what the fuck? And I was like, why? Just why? I got a telegram. Yay! Is that a player or is that a NPC? That's an NPC. Okay, I'm gonna look at it once I get back. I'm gonna go make this delivery then. You know who I haven't seen in a while? I've heard she's been around, but I haven't seen Rachel the Bounty Hunter in a while. Makes me wonder if she's just like, she's waiting. She's either lost sight of us and, you know, can't find us, but did Chenzo still fight with Taipan, or did that fizzle out with the well departure? I'm not sure what's going on. In all honesty, I actually do not know what's going on. So I can't tell you. I don't particularly want to talk on what has happened. It's not my place to talk about it, so I don't particularly want to talk about all that. I can talk about a little bit of, like, last time I know about the war was there were talks about ending the war, like actual in-character talks. But I don't really want to talk about the out-of-character stuff. So, yeah, not my place to talk about all that. All I will say is that I'm sad because there were some really good stories going on. So I am sad that it's happened. I was looking forward to, the story was getting so good, especially with these in-character talks. They were getting so good, but yeah. Rachel isn't in the cotton fields over there again, because that was funny. Rachel and Tommy popping up was hilarious. Ride. I gotta be careful around here. I've noticed, unless they're like out patrolling or out looking for someone, I haven't seen a lot of lore over in the east, or I might be just missing them, but I feel like I'm seeing less out east. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Bing, bing. Sounds good. Be there in 20 or so. Okay, I'm heading there now. That's hard when it happens in the middle of a story. Yeah, it honestly is. I've had to also try and work out what I'm doing, like, in regards to, like, Rost as well. Because Isabella's heard that he was apparently killed by one of his gang members, so I think that's Beth from Dead Set. I don't think we've actually met Beth, but I've seen her around in streams and that, but I think that's Beth from Dead Set. I don't know what relationship, is. Law East has harder job with Saint Denis. Yeah, especially with the war. Yeah. Yep. Well, yep. There hasn't been that much fighting. We're in a ceasefire at the moment, which is great. So I feel like I can actually walk around without being harassed or attacked. So it's great. That's why Isabella is, like, all hidden in that. She's, like, hiding from the Chenzos. She was also hiding from Ross as well. And now, so it's the Chenzos and Rachel, the bounty hunters, and their group. So she's hiding from a lot of people because, again, she is wanted. We found out that Julius's wanted days is 1800, by the way. Yeah. So he's about 1800. Well, it's probably more now because we had a shootout with Law, but about 1800. So any of all its alleys and Van Horn, it's not a good time. Oh, Van Horn also has the locals. Van Horn and Ansberg has the NPCs that get very angry very quickly for like the smallest things. So we also have that to deal with. I think the last time I actually had to try and shoot someone in Van Horn was like the standoff I had with Cash. With several Law behind me, and I tried to shoot Cash and he shot me down, which is fair. But I forgot the NPCs got very angry. And the NPCs started shooting at like Cash and the Law, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not, I didn't want that. I fucking forgot. Would have been such a great scene up until Law had to fight the town of Van Horn. I felt really bad for that because I didn't intend any of that. I just wanted to, yeah. Van Horn, it's the way Isabella just keeps ending up back apparently, but yeah, it's an important part of her history. So I thought it would be a great place for a scene. Yeah, but the NPCs did not take kindly to it. And I felt bad. I don't think any of the Law got down, which is great. So like General for Law, Valentine, Strawberry, Blackwater, the most popular. Blackwater is very popular at the moment. I think Blackwater is the popular town at the moment, which is fair. That is fair. It seems to bounce around. Valentine, I've been there recently and it's pretty quiet. I think yeah, Blackwater is like Blackwater and Armadillo actually. Armadillo is pretty popular as well. It seems a lot of the RP, not a lot of the RP, there's a bit of RP like out west in that. So, speaking of out west, I need to go out west at some point to go see if Gideon's around so I can annoy the hell out of him. No, good old annoying of Gideon. I like annoying Gideon. I haven't seen any of the Rascala people so long. So, I kind of want to go annoy Gideon. I want to annoy Gideon. I want to annoy a Gideon. But yeah. I think it'll be fun. Fun in games. Yeah, Blackwater, definitely. Armadillo is often too far out of the way, but it's a really cool town. It is. Especially since they rebuilt it and everything. It looks pretty fantastic. But, it seems like, yeah, I've been out there and there's been so many people and so many lore. It's kind of like a staging ground for any Law who need to go out and do anything out west. Like, hunt down criminals and stuff like that. Which is fair. It's like a staging ground. Tumbleweed, I don't think gets used as much, but that one is so far out. So, oh, there's a random horse. Okay. It's a random horse. Alright, we got some horses. I don't remember what Julius's horse looks like. He's not in the sheriff's office. God, how am I going to explain this without telling Julius? Hello. Without telling Julius, like, what's going on. Where is... He's gonna check telegrams, I swear to God. Sorry?
Looking for somebody?
Yes, I am looking for Julius.
Oh, okay, I just got here. I haven't seen anybody.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna go look in the usual spots. Probably hiding around here.
Oh, where's the usual hiding spot?
The sheriff's office, the balcony over there. I don't think he'll be at the general store, honestly. Or he's down in the, like, the ring area, which I hope he's not down there because that's gonna be a hassle.
Oh. Hey, tell the fella I'd like to talk to him sometime. Ace Montana.
Ace Montana?
Nah, no relation to that other fella.
You better not be related to that fella.
Nah, I don't even know him. I get asked a lot, so...
Yeah, if you can change your last name, I 100% would. Because he's caused so many issues with so many people.
I heard that fella's not around anymore.
I heard he's dead, so...
Yeah, so the hell with him. I'm the original Montana. I've been here a lot longer than him.
Okay, okay. Do you know if Julius has your Telegram?
No.
Can I grab your Telegram and I'll get him to Telegram you?
Good night, 998.
Good night, 998. Okay, perfect. Yep, if I see him, I will pass your Telegram on and mention that Ace Montana, not related to Ross Montana, would like to catch up or meet or whatever. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. I'd just like to catch up with him. I hear a lot about him, Van Horn. I'd like to just have a chat. That's all. Friendly chat.
Okay, friendly chat. I'll let him know.
What was your name?
Isabella.
Isabella. Okay. Pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
All right. Hope you find him.
Hopefully. Knowing him, he's probably not even in town, honestly. Hey, thank you. Probably not even in town yet. I'm gonna go check the sheriff's office. It'd be cool if there were more places for civilian hubs between Tumbleweed and Armadillo Farms. There is a ranch. I don't know if they're... I think they might be partly criminal. I heard that, like, St. John and his group... Oh, I'm not sure if it's his group. But the group that he runs with, I think are, like, vigilantes. So, criminal civilians kind of deal. So, there is that. I'm gonna wait here. So there is the ranch, Distress Scala, that's criminal. Fort Mercer is criminal. Yeah, there's not a lot of places, honestly. I'd love to try and make Tumbleweed something. I know it's so far out, but I'd like to do something Tumbleweed related. Oh dear. Trying to think, there's also Carrigan's, but I don't know how active the Carrigan Ranch is. Same with the Big Valley Ranch. What's the big Pronghorn? I don't know how active Pronghorn is as well. Not too sure. I'd love to get the Jade Market like up and running again as well. I kind of can't with my current status. At the very least, I can do behind the scenes, but I can't be there on the day. But I'd love to do the Jade Market again for civilian stuff. Really hope Julie. I can't believe that guy's name is Ace Montana. Isabella was like, please tell me you're not related to Ross. Oh my god. It'd be cool for a mining town hub, but it'll take a lot of work. Yeah, maybe. I know Taipan did the mining operations. I don't know if that kind of stopped while we had the war or not. But, yeah, there is the mining operations for Taipan, but I'm gonna check in with Wei once, you know, if the war does end, I'm gonna check in with Wei and check in and see, like, what does he want to do? Like, do we want the mining back? Do we want the Jade Market back? Like, what is the plan? What are we doing? So, that's the plan. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Alright, something's going on. But yeah, Tumbleweed would be such a cool one. It's just, yeah, it's just so far out there, that's the problem. I feel like I'm always waiting on Julius. Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm always waiting on him. We need a local store group / owner to buy gems, polish them, and then Taipan does gems, but they're not local unless we get representation out there. So I think Taipan could do something, Because we already do the mining operations, but we do the mining operations in Ansburg, not Tumbleweed. Eh, I did the lizard blink. So there is that. So there is that. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. Make sure you hydrate, everybody. Make sure you hydrate. I'm gonna make sure I'm hydrating. Fuck. Words are hard. Words are very hard. I want to play Cursed Companions again, by the way. Cursed Companions is a lot of fun. I want to play it again and again and again. I'll have to play it with I'll have to. Oh, I was thinking about KJ and that friend group. I don't know if they want to be on stream though. I don't know. I have to double check with them. And if the farm between Tumbleweed and Armadillo was functional, you could have enough people near it to have the saloon running. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Oh, the farm. The farm. So I've discovered the ranch out between Armadillo and Tumbleweed. You can actually get things like milk and crops and stuff like that. So you can get some farm stuff that you can get at like Emerald and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if they have chickens though. I think they have chickens. So I only recently discovered you can get milk and stuff from that farm. Yeah. It's a bit far out there, but you can get that stuff from there. So if you basically farm the farm, you could have enough product and stuff to go selling and all that kind of stuff. It is possible. So there is possible. It is. I wouldn't say fully functional. Like you can't go in the house or anything like that. I don't. Can't go in the barn either. But the cows are out in the sun for some. But it is possible. I'd love to see Tumbleweed up and running, honestly. So I might pitch that to Way actually, and see if we can expand the mining operations from not just Ansburg, but to also Tumbleweed. So, but again, we'll need someone to represent out, at least a couple of people to represent out there during certain times. So there is that. I'm trying to think. I don't want to handle gun stuff, I can tell you that for a fact. And I don't want to handle opium, which is going to be very difficult with what I'm doing at the moment. So, with farm, mine, saloon, you could be permanent residents in Tumbleweed. Could be. Get some RP out Tumbleweed way. That would actually be pretty cool. I would like to try and do that. I want to try. Yep, I need to handle this, I'll play the scene a little bit later, but if you're not here later when I play the scene is currently up on YouTube. We do have a bit of laugh at the start, just so you know. There is a bit of laughing and stuff, but once we actually get seated and, yeah, things actually start to get pretty serious. Lose him. I'm gonna go check my telegrams. Right. Also posters like, okay, I'm coming, gee. Like, it's such a hassle. Then you have the gun store and general store as well. That could be really cool. We could expand so far. We could expand so far. Fuck, is he? Wait, is he on the? Well, he might have been on the lighthouse for a minute then. Didn't suggest lighthouse as a possible place because I don't think he would go up there. He's Montana, not related to Ross Montana. The original Montana. But essentially completely isolated from the rest of everything but Armadillo. Yeah, the problem is I don't think law goes out there often as well, so it'd be... I wouldn't be, say, like, fully lawless. It will be a bit dangerous, so we would probably have to have our security team with us. Because otherwise that's going to get pretty dangerous. That's fine, we can, yeah. That's why we have a security team, so might as well. I'm gonna get in by the cougar. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. But the cougar wasn't there when we went into town, but as we were leaving town, the cougar was there. Damn cougar. It said 20 minutes or so. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, quick check. Sorry, one of those horses kind of looks like Rachel's horse, and I really don't want to stay around to find out. So it could work if one of the older Precision crews creating a big... I can't believe we had that name for roads people. God damn it. God damn it. Look, there's so much we could do. There honestly is so much we could do. So... Okay, no, that's not Rachel's horse, unless she's got a new horse. Rachel rides a black horse. I thought one of those was a black horse. Apparently it is not. But now that makes me nervous, because that might explain why Julius hasn't shown up. If he got caught. So I hope he has not gotten caught. But yeah, there's a lot we could do. I'm gonna have to start writing down things. I need to find out, would like to find out, like, what Way's plan, what Way and Bailey plan on doing. What they want for Taipan. So, and again, I really want to do the Jade Market. I enjoyed the Jade Market. Again, it's going to be hard with my current status. So, yeah. There is Julia. Hello. I see a lot of wagons, I think, come through town these days. That's all good. Look away. I'm, again, still trying to find Julius. I thought I was sneaky. I don't even know what this meeting's going to be about. I don't know.
Come make a ruckus with me?
No, madam. I'm good. Oh, you know who we should go see? Summers. Yeah. I feel like Summers' grave is the only grave I would ever disrespect. Just because of all the, I want to say anguish. I wouldn't even say it's pain. I don't know if anyone actually visits the grave anymore as well, so... I remember the day he died. Oh my god. Oh shit, is this? Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord. Where's his poster? by here. Oh, okay, so it got moved. Weird. I would have sworn it was on the gravestone, but I guess maybe someone has come to visit him recently. Oh yeah, I didn't touch it. Eating at 8. 8. Yeah. Is he in here? I think this is like one of Julie's like favorite meeting spots right now. Highly doubt he's actually down. We'll probably check just in case. Nope, not down. Okay. Thought so. We need to have a fight night down here. This was not here when Summers had Van Horn. Damn. Where is he? Where the fuck is Julius? Roll out of all my Yo. Yep, trying to find Julius. What I heard? What I heard? Horses. I'm going crazy at this point in time. I've just decided that I'm going crazy. I'm gonna gamble some of my money away. Oh wait, is my horse hitched? No. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought my horse did not exist for a minute then. Right. Good lord, I hope that is... Oh, the hope is that is Julius, but I do not know. Let's go... I want to go crazy on this one. I usually get my, like, have my best luck with the blackjack in Van Horn, actually, so this might work. Two people did just come into town, but I did not recognize them. Out. Whoop, everyone just got up and is leaving. Okay. That time of night in game. Alright.
Are you interested in some company?
Motherfucker. I take that back. I don't have the best luck.
Well, have a good night then.
In peace. I swear. Alright, this is my last 10 already.
You know I don't charge for talking, right?
Charge for talking. You know what? I'm probably gonna lose this one anyway. It's gonna be probably a high chance of it being a 10. Okay, I don't have the best luck at the tables in Van Horn. Fuck me, I guess. God. God damn. Wait. Were they the horses up in Ansburg? don't think they stayed around. You know how I'm gonna grab Kookaburra. I'm gonna go quickly grab Kookaburra. Yep. I need to go get Kookaburra because I haven't ridden Kookaburra in a bit because I've you know been hiding. So that and Rachel also recognizes Kookaburra. We'll see how this goes. See how this goes. Let's see. What does Kookaburra have in the saddlebags? Fuck, what does she have? Kookaburra. Yeah. Oh, it's got telegrams. Ha 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 ha. Okay. That's that one. Oh, yeah, that's the last one I had. On it and then move. Oh, this is the one that Bailey sent. Asshole. An asshole. I need a document folder. Wait. Oh, shit. I'm like, why do I have $250? I just realized, Oh, I think that's Van Kleis. Van Kleis? Fuck. Not a lawman. I need a document folder. We need to start collecting. Oh, I think I just heard the boat leave for Guarma. Actually, I think that might have been them. Oh, no, wait. One of the horses is gone, and now there's just one left. I thought the document folders can be, you can get them at any town, but apparently that is not the case. Shit. Okay. Oop. Fuck, I thought that was Chelsea. Thought that was Chelsea. That is not him. Hello. Yeah, Von something. Fuck. I don't get to interact with the character that much. So I don't remember their full name. Drink. What is the temperature now? It is 36? About 36? What time is it peaking? Peaking, it will be around 4 or 5. Wow, that late in the afternoon? Okay. So I think we are probably good then. Random horse. There he is. My God.
Hello.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Huh? 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was like 30 minutes ago.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I missed you by like 5 minutes.
Yeah, what is wrong with this person?
I've met some folks that I was chatting with. That's all. My goodness.
Okay.
impatient. Okay, you want to go talk? You said you
Mhm.
need to talk about something. Is this
Uh,
like a we need to go somewhere
yes.
more private?
Yes.
Okay, okay. You mind if Rook comes? Or it's just me and you conversation.
No, he can come along too. Is anyone
Okay.
else around?
Not that I've seen yet. So let's go to the sheriff's office so we can still see the street.
Okay. I did send a
What
telegram
what
to.
is going on here?
I don't know, and I don't know. This man is very
Who is
upset.
this man? Who
I
are you
don't
trying
know.
to shoot, fella?
Is he shooting? I don't have a medical bag. Please don't get shot.
After. What is the plan here? I don't want him to start shooting somebody in town. What the fuck is happening? Look at this crazy son of a bitch.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you want to do here?
Nope, nope, I got it.
Oh,
I got
ow,
it.
ow,
I
ow.
got
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
All right, I
you
got it.
you
Put that away before they start shooting you.
I'm fine.
God damn it. My hat.
I just saw him pull out his gun on you. I was ready to go.
Yeah, no, he was not happy that I tackled him and tried to beat him up. It's fine. Just kick him.
Okay, calm down.
No,
fella.
don't.
My God.
Don't. You know how they
It's
get
fine,
when you...
It's fine.
Oh, okay. You know how some of them can get.
They're cheering me on, if anything.
Okay.
They know a troublemaker when they see one.
Okay. Oh,
Don't seem to be getting too riled up.
yeah. Maybe their attitudes have changed since the last time, but yeah, even just looking at them, they would get upset. So
Yeah.
All right, let's go up in the sheriff's office. We can talk about whatever's going on.
all right. I don't know who else is going to be around. Oh,
Yeah, I wrote everybody just in case, but I don't know who's gonna be here either.
so I also this is not related to the conversation. Ace Montana, not related to Ross Montana, would love to have a catch up with you.
Oh,
Or a meeting.
okay.
Or, yep. He's stressing that he is not in any way related to Ross Montana.
Okay, yeah.
Even I questioned him when he
if
told me his name.
if they're no relation, that's fine.
Yeah, so I got their telegram if you'd like to reach out to them. Yeah, no, I was questioning them.
Now that sounds like a good plan. Apparently, they are the watchmen who operate out of the lighthouse. I just ran into a couple of them on my way here. They are friends with this Ace Montana, so I assume that it's pertaining to, Van Horn in general. So that's good.
Okay, yes, he said he is the original Montana.
I can appreciate that.
As long as he's, not related or connected to Ross Montana, I don't really care. So.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay.
Okay, so the conversation is possibly going to be a difficult one. But I really can't go
Uh-huh.
into too much detail in regards to everything that has transpired or what is going to transpire. Because even I don't know what's going to happen. But you know how I'm very in between groups at the moment?
Sure.
I might have committed myself to a group. And it's a possibly till death kind of group.
So you were between us and Taipan, and you just picked some other group to run with. Okay.
No, I didn't pick some other group. I thought we were having a nice little outing as a group as Taipan, but apparently that is not the case. It turned into something a bit more... Honestly, Way started out with, this is not a cult. But I feel like it's
Okay.
a cult.
And then it turned into a death cult.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, all right. A little bit of a death cult.
Look,
Yep.
Bella, there's nothing difficult. Like I told you, you're gonna do what you want to do, and I'm very much not talking you into anything.
Yeah.
I think it's a waste of time. That has been, in fact, I won't even say I think that's a waste of time. It is a waste of time. That has been exemplified time and time again.
So there's a couple of things, though, if I was to fully commit. One, I'd still be allowed to hang out with you, of course. I'm not changing that. I just can't participate in any wars. We can rob banks, that's fine. But if you're hunting someone down, I can't participate. If you're in war with someone, I can't participate. If you go to war
When have
with,
I ever asked you to do that?
I know. This is a just in case kind of thing. Also, if you go to war with Taipan, I have to stay out of both sides. So, which is fair.
Why are we talking about going to war with Taipan? What is even happening?
No, it's a if this was to happen, this is what you need to do kind of situation. 'Cause
Well,
I
I'm glad
was
that
asking
Taipan
questions.
is preparing for going to war with us,
No,
just
they're
in case.
not. They're not.
They're
not.
Sure,
They're
yeah,
not.
that's definitely not what this sounds like.
No, they're too busy with the
Well, glad
Chendos.
you're preparing for us going to war with Taipan then.
My preparation, if you guys went to war with Taipan or they went to war with you, is to stay the hell out of both sides. So,
I know. I'm glad that this is a concern on your mind.
yeah. No, I just was... No, the conversation was basically, am I still allowed to rob banks and stuff with Julius? Which is, yes, I'm still allowed to rob banks. I'm just not allowed to participate anything that involves, a war.
Well, I'm glad you know what you are allowed to do. That's great.
He also said that you're not allowed to try and convince me to change my mind. Or to try
Oh,
and
I'm
steal me
so
away.
glad that Clay can tell me what I'm allowed to do, what I'm not allowed to do. That's even better.
Mm-hmm. It's a just if. What if kind of situation.
I don't know if my tone of voice is not clear.
It is very clear. I'm well aware.
I think it's absurd that follow anyone who's going to tell you what you are allowed to do, for the record. And then secondly, I have no intent of convincing you of anything better.
I know. It's again, what if I was asking the questions, it wasn't, Way coming up to me afterwards. I was asking.
Oh, I'm making it clear to you there is no what if.
Okay. This conversation did not go as I wanted it to go. Or thought
Well,
it would
thank you
go.
for telling me.
No, I still get to be a pain in your ass, so.
I guess so.
You'll rob banks.
Yeah, we can.
I just can't, feed into your obsession of chasing down certain lawmen.
I've never asked you to.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that one. Even if I wasn't. Going back to Taipan. You and your obsessions.
I'm a passionate man. What can I say? I think there's more to life than opium and sanity.
Or DeCenzo's. Which I did hear that apparently Santino, Cesare, and a couple others have gone to New York indefinitely. So I'm not sure what is happening with DeCenzo's at this point in time. I think they might be getting someone new to run them, but I'm not sure. Just found this very interesting.
Yeah, I think it'd be a matter of time, right? Eventually, they decide they got their eyes on bigger prizes. I mean, don't get me wrong, San Antonio's a pretty big city, but compared to New York, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was just the timing. They were in discussions at the moment with Taipan, and suddenly the big leaders are suddenly gone. So it was very interesting. But that's something for Wei and Bai Li to deal with. And Rook is getting so much information so quickly.
A little bit. I've just heard a lot about the Saint Denis stuff, secondhand. But
Oh, yeah, short of it is, DeCenzo's, Taipan, both based in the Saint Denis, have been at war multiple times over the years, and currently at a ceasefire, but still hate each
Yes.
other's guts, right? Something like that?
Yes.
so this death cult likes getting into a lot of wars, but if they get into a war with Bradshaw, they don't want you joining in either side.
If it came to it, but I highly doubt it. There's like 0.01% chance of that ever happening.
Interesting.
But at the moment, Taipan is at a ceasefire with the Decenzos. They don't want Taipan selling opium. Taipan is technically allowed to because it's not illegal to sell. And yeah, it's been a whole thing. I was Taipan up until about 2 months ago, month and a half ago,
Understood.
something like that. Yeah, I tried to smooth things out in regards to Ross, Montana, which had nothing to do with the war, and ended up getting kidnapped and tortured. But still, I'm still standing. If I'm not all fully there.
Is that Montana's group then, or the Chenzo's?
The ones who kidnapped and tortured me?
Yeah.
That was the Chenzos. But we were there to talk about Ross Montana. Because he was causing us both issues. And Ross Montana was spreading lies. As he does.
All right.
What you looking at, Julius?
Seeing who just rode into town. That might be Rory. I don't think so, though.
Wait, who's Rory?
The Stringers. Dakota Stringers. I was trying to give him some work. He hadn't written me back, though, to confirm that we were going to be meeting today, so I'm
Oh,
not
that's the
entirely
meeting.
sure. Yeah, he wrote me saying 8 p.m. on Monday, but then I haven't heard from him since then, so I guess we'll see. We'll find out. And,
Oh, no,
you
that's
know,
Ace.
Ain't here, ain't here.
That's Ace.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I spoke to him just before. That's Ace Montana.
Well, shit. Well, we should go say hello. Unless he's going in his hotel room, then maybe he ain't looking for social hour.
Not sure.
You dead yet?
What? What? Hang on, someone's angry. I heard a gun.
like being up in the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, sir? Sir, hang on. Hey, where are you going, sir? Julius? He's coming for you.
Again?
What are you doing?
Why is he going for you? I'm the one who beat the Oh, watch out, Rook. Rook.
Yep, there we go.
What the hell? Why did he go for you? I'm the one who beat him up.
Fucking hell.
The reasons why I don't like Van Horn. God damn it.
Yeah, I was toying with the idea of setting up a little stash house or something in here, but I've leaned against it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Holy Christ!
Good.
Damn you right to hell!
Who's upset now? Hang on, hang on. Oh shit, sorry, sir. You good? We're not good. We're not gonna be shot
I
at.
think he got scared by my display, but he ain't shooting. He's just running.
Okay, good. Hopefully that is no one's horse. He looks like he might be taken. And
You know, I
this
once
one?
saw, oh, that's my horse. I once saw someone from Van Horn, one of these townsfolk, steal Gavin Summers' horse. Were you there for that?
I
Oh, how are you?
don't know if I was. Hello.
Oh, that was so fucking funny. We were just hanging out talking, and then we just see this fella just walk up to the horse of the Governor Van Horn and just hop on and start riding off.
God, he hated that title so much.
He brought it upon himself.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Who's the governor of Van Horn?
Was
Was.
Kevin Summers.
Long time ago.
Oh, I see.
Also, hello, Ace Montana, right?
Howdy? Yeah.
I heard that you were looking to have a conversation.
Yeah. Theo speaks highly of you. Just wanted to meet with you. And there were some ideas in Van Horn she said I should bounce off you.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds great. I was potentially having a meeting now, but I do not think that the person that I'm meeting is here yet. Might give them a little bit longer, see if they show up. But you gonna be around tonight? You got some time?
Yeah, I should be around a while.
Okay, yeah. Why don't we give them another? What do y'all think? 5 10 more minutes. Maybe go check telegrams real quick, and then if they ain't shown, then we can have our conversation.
Sounds good. Yeah, I got a delivery. I'm gonna run up to Annsburg real quick.
Okay, sounds good. Shit, do we want to head up to Annesburg as well and get our telegrams? What do you think?
I would say wait 5-10 minutes just in case.
Okay, yeah, we can wait then. Shit, I'm gonna get in the saloon, get myself a drink after that.
That's a good idea.
God, your coat jacket thing is covered in blood.
Under
Love
the
it.
circumstances, that don't surprise me.
Covered in blood.
I
Oh
probably
my God.
should clean it up though.
Probably.
But then again, if them deputies try to start trouble and they see me just soaked in blood walking around Van Horn, they might think twice.
Rachel. If Rachel sees you. God, yeah, no, if Rachel sees him. Oh, was it Henrietta?
Just met her today.
Oh, really?
Wait, is Rachel around?
Yeah. Tell me about that.
She'd written me. She'd been hunting 2 members of the group I was riding with. Killed one of them last weekend, and wanted to have a sit down about it. So we met over the Bastille. I didn't see anybody else with her. Was trying to keep an eye out if she had backup, but she just told me what happened. And she was trying to do some fishing about a poacher named Sylvana, but didn't really give her much anything there. Didn't mention, you or anything else. Don't think she has any idea that I, hopefully working with you.
Yeah, no, that is interesting because she's got a bounty for me, Chaucer, Foley, you too, Bella, right?
Sorry, what was that?
They got a bounty for you too?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so there's at least 4 of us they got a bounty for. So they've
Okay.
been tracking us.
Yeah, it sounds like she's been trying to put a lot of work into going after Sylvana, and that's been more, man's need up to like Isabella, that sort of thing.
Interesting. She did say something about recovering from arrow wounds. I don't know if there's anybody in that crew that uses arrows.
All of them.
Well, that would do it.
Yeah, no. Priska put a arrow in her side and then took a bullet to the throat. She did take her to medical. So I said if, we end up shooting at each other, I'd offer to do the same. But, I think it's going to come to blows at some point.
Yeah, likely will. She is clever. She is patient, and she's observant, is what we've learned so far. She caught Chaucer and she and Henrietta, out when we were in Armadillo. It was really just a stroke of bad luck, wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. But they give us a good chase through that canyon out in New Austin. We ended up having a little shootout. And, well, we got lucky. Some wolves intervened and kept them distracted long enough for us to run away. But they are definitely hunting for us very actively.
Sounds like she's happy to go one-on-one. She mentioned a couple others that she was working with, but I have a feeling she wouldn't take on a big group.
No.
Unless she had equal numbers. Sounds like I think she mentioned 2 people, so probably maybe she got 3 or 4 sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's we've met, let's see, so her, Henrietta, was it Johnny Duncan, I believe was his name, that I met out in Gorma. There's Tommy.
Okay,
And then
she said Tommy, and I think I think that, yeah.
there was one other bounty hunter we met, I think. I'm blanking on the name, but her, Tommy, and Henrietta are the ones I've seen the most of so far.
Evening.
Howdy.
Hello?
Howdy.
Howdy, Rachel.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too. Hope all's been well.
It has. It has. We've had a busy few days, but good.
Good, good.
I don't know if any of our other folk will be joining us, but they're aware that we're having this meeting. So why don't we head down to the rug store then?
Sure thing. Just by myself here today, so
Yeah, and I remember you saying that, which is fine. At least we can explain the details of the job and see if you're interested.
sure thing.
All right. Well, Ace, we'll catch up with you soon, okay?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna head up, do that job. I'll be back.
Um, Stretch. Starting to get a little
How's
crispy warm. Sorry for
Van
this.
Horn been?
You know, it's been good from what I've seen. We've got a new set of folks come through. They call themselves the Watchmen, staying out in the lighthouse.
Sorry,
And,
how do you on?
well, just getting to
No,
know
I'm
them,
still a
but
little
they
sleepy.
seem all right enough. Bully Street's still around. It seems like folk are at least coming through, right? It's not got quite the presence it's had in the past, but that's fine. At the very least, we've been running into a lot of folk here. And it sounds like that Ace Montana fella, he might be spending more time around here as well. He said he's got some ideas for Van Horn. We're looking to have a little conversation about it later.
Interesting. Some of the other Montanas, though, that I know about is that they like to start trouble.
No, they're not related. He's not related to the Montana.
Yeah, zero relation to Ross
okay.
Montana, which
Yep.
he's very
Got-
adamant about.
Yeah, I questioned him about it as well. Don't worry.
Good, good. I don't believe I met you two over there. I'm Roy Race, Dakota Stringer.
Hello, I'm Isabella, a friend of Julius, and a pain in the ass for him.
My name's Rook.
Nice to meet you, Rook and Isabella.
Nearly introduced myself as
Now,
Taipan, and I'm like,
I have
that
to
might
refresh
not
my
be a good
memory.
idea.
I did mention the name Dalloway last time we were talking, I believe. We talked a little bit about me wanting to kidnap her and all that.
Yes, we I have a history with Dalloway a little bit. Came after before. Very long time ago, mind you.
Perfect. Well, as you know, she tends to keep a little bit earlier hours. The way I'm thinking for this, we kind of finalize the details, so to speak, is that it's important for me to have a face-to-face conversation with her. But we're looking for a little bit of a show of it all, right? Get y'all some work, get you paid, and then, especially since a lot of my folk, they tend to come around a little later than she's around anyways, makes things a little easier and safer for everybody involved. So, what I'm thinking is that most of the time, I'm around, 3, 6 p.m. at the latest, if not significantly earlier. I figure I could write you each day, let you know that essentially the hunt is on, and if you were to acquire her, and you bring her here, and I'll have that conversation with her.
Yeah, that can work. Dalloway is a easy target simply because she is a lone wolf. I've seen her multiple times over the last week by herself.
Exactly. Yeah, she spends a lot of time by herself. I figure it'd be pretty easy way to get y'all paid and get done what I need to get done. Make sure
Okay.
she shares my message with the rest of the department.
Sure thing. I'm happy to do that for you. What you willing to pay?
Well, that's the question. I know that, like you said, it's not like she's the type to keep, a bunch of gunmen around her, nothing like that. At the same point in time, she wears a badge. The state treats that different, and it does come with additional risk inherently. I don't know what kind of prices y'all usually look at for something like that.
Usually when
I'm not
I'm
going to be
making,
part of this conversation, Jin. I'm going to have a look at something.
deals and agreeing to price points is usually with the amount of people I have with me in mind. I just I mean, we'll stick with $300. I think that's a fair price for one person.
Okay, 300. I'll say this much. One of the stipulations will be that she is not to be hurt, and if no other deputies are hurt, I'll throw an extra 100 on top. How's that sound?
That sounds great to me.
Don't even care if she's by herself, just the fact that nobody else gets hurt, throw a little extra money on top.
Sounds good. Any restrictions on bounding them?
Like I said, as long as she ain't injured, I think whatever you see fit is perfectly fine.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll be around throughout the week. I'm sure we'll come across each other, and if I know you're around and I'm around, I can definitely go looking for her.
All right. No,
Okay,
that
good
sounds great.
stuff.
Like I said, I'll make it a habit every day when I am up and about. I'll just shoot you a telegram. Oh, Tuesdays I will not be, for the record. So Tuesdays are Gorma days.
That is perfectly fine.
Sassy.
But then, yeah, no, I'll shoot you a telegram if you are available. You happen to find her, great. If not, no worries. I think that would be the easiest way to organize this.
Yep, I agree. Okay, perfect. Regarding that, Maddie, you find anything else out on her?
No, I haven't really dedicated much time to that yet. We've had a lot going on, but the current plan is that if we get the opportunity, say we find a medic or a ranger, somebody like that off on their lonesome, we shake them down, we try to get some information, see if they can at least start pointing us in the right direction, because that's my hunch, that she is either a part of one of these departments or she is romantically entangled, or at least very good friends with somebody who is, right? So there's somebody knows who the hell this woman is, and we're going to see if we can shake those trees and figure out who it is.
Hmm. I have to grab a transit officer here soon to cross-check a story of someone I'm interested in myself. I can always ask around for them too as well if you like.
No, I'd certainly appreciate that.
I'll see what I can do about that. Unfortunately, of the little questions I have asked and actually looked, no dice.
Yeah, she's either well into hiding or who knows. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'm gonna dig something up. Just might take some time. Gotta be patient. Because it don't seem like
Oh,
she's
the nails. I'm like, what's a
someone who
trail?
is showing their face around a lot. At least not around here.
And you think she's part of one of these departments, or at least entwined with them? I believe I recall you
Exactly.
saying something that they may be a bounty hunter, or you suspect that?
It's just speculating at this point. It's just the only facts we have are that she wandered into Van Horn, and she specifically hung around to get a bunch of information on us and then passed all that on to the law.
So
So
an informant at the very least.
exactly, she's some sort of informant. So that's why we're guessing connected to one of these state departments or something. She's got to have some sort of motivation for doing something like that, right?
Mm.
Most ordinary folk don't wander into a place like this and then send the law a list of names and extraordinarily specific descriptions.
Run.
Oh, I'm such a sleepy snakes. Fuck.
It seems a little bold for most of the non-law departments I've run into. Members, bounty hunter might make sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I figured here's the one thing, right? It could be something like she was just starving, needed a bite to eat. She did come in and buy a stew, all that, right? Maybe she was just wrong place, wrong time, and passed on that information that way. If it was something more deliberate, then yeah, I would tend to agree with it. Maybe she is a bounty hunter or even a deputy herself. And of
I
course,
doubt
there
she's
is.
a deputy. We've encountered a lot of deputies in our time in the crossing, and never heard not one referred to as Maddie.
And we did consider that maybe this Maddie is an alias, but it's what we got to go off right now. It's a unique enough name, at least, that hopefully someone will have heard it before or have something to, give us pointers in the right direction.
Well, I'll definitely poke around. I should be around a little bit more frequently throughout this week.
All right. Well, if anything comes up, you need a hand with anything either, please feel free to reach out too.
There is one thing. It's about cross-checking a story. You see, it's a long story, but basically we have this little thing going on with this transit officer, Katharina Winter. Don't know if you know her or not.
I don't think so. I didn't get the name of the one who was on the train that we tried to rob the other night though, so but I don't recognize the name.
Right. Well, we had a little incident with her a few months back, and we followed up with it recently. We learned that there was an HVT happening within the next week or so of medical supplies. We're looking to hit it. I've learned from a deputy that we tortured that it's happening on the 30th, but something tells me in my gut that it ain't right.
Ah, I see. Interesting. I did see a poster. There's some sort of horse auction going on the 30th. You think it's related?
Probably. Did you get a time?
I don't remember, but it was posted up in Armadillo. I bet it's posted at some of the other train stations too.
I'll look around.
Oh.
If that's the case, then, well, looks like that deputy's gonna get a little fallback then.
Just a little bit of a push, alright? It wouldn't let me go near the wall. I'm gonna go see if it's like anyone else from the group is here. Good old bloodstains in the ground. Apparently there's something allows for Taipan, but I'm not part of the meeting, which is perfectly fine. I will be around. Possibly, if it's not too hot. I'm just gonna go and see, yeah, if anyone else has popped. I am, you know, I sent a telegram to Chaucer, but I haven't heard from him.
Hey there.
Hello. Where is Chaucer?
What are you looking for now?
I'm looking to see if a friend had come by, but I don't see yet.
Elijah?
No, Chaucer.
Oh, okay. Elijah just sent over.
Okay, no, that's fine. Just looking for Chaucer. That's all good. Julie should be done soon. He has a habit of having very long meetings, but I think this one might be done quickly.
No worries.
Okay, it'll be done soon. It is pretty boring, honestly. Where is he? Wow, that is done very much better than I was expecting. Broke something. Oh, too far. Too far. Wait. Your stuff. No, don't leave. Heard the door. Hey.
Hello? Oh, sorry. No, you're okay. We were just catching up a little bit. Just finished the meeting. I got some work for the Dakota Stringers, this other crew.
That is,
a little bit of
like,
mercenary crew that
so
operates
loud.
out here in the crossing. And yeah, we were just talking about
Julie's like
this
shouting.
woman named Maddie who showed up in Van Horn. It was a little while
feel
ago.
like
now. I
Julius
wanna
is
say it was
shouting
maybe
right
a
now.
month or two ago, something like that. But she showed up. You know, she was just chatting, being friendly, that sort of thing, eating a stew. And well, next thing we know, you know, we're checking some boards, we're riding through the crossing. We get to Thieves Landing, and lo and behold, a giant fucking posse of law rides up, and they have extraordinarily specific descriptions of every single one of us, what we're wearing, what we look like, names. And here's where she fucked up, including the name of a fella who we just met that day in Van Horn. He was a friend of Cece, who you met, and that was his maybe second day in the crossing, and the law comes to us with that name. So we know exactly who the fuck gave them that information, and we've been trying to track her down, see what we can find out about her, but it's been coming up frustratingly empty so far.
Well, that's definitely dumb on her behalf, you know.
Well, the law fucked her by reading off these very specific descriptions and giving all those names. If they were smart, they would have just stuck with, you know, folk that they could recognize like me and maybe even Chaucer and Bella, right? It was the listing off every bit of information they had gave away. They showed their hand way too much. It was really dumb on their part. But yeah, no, whoever she is, she got herself in a whole bunch of hot water, and we're looking to essentially make an example of her once we get our hands on her. And this is what I told everybody that night. I said, look, if she had just seen us riding through the heartlands and, you know, rolled his tip to the law, sure, I don't have a problem with that at the end of the day. You know, there's always going to be folk who are looking to, you know, watch us and sending information on us. But you do not show up in our home, enjoy our hospitality, smile and break bread with us, and then turn around and try to tell the law what we've been doing. That is, and especially giving them information that they would have never had otherwise. They didn't need any other names, right? That whole thing's a fucking mess. So yeah, no, she significantly overstepped, and she's gonna pay for that once we get an opportunity to get our hands on her.
Yeah, that's a snake right there.
Anyways, shit, I'm a little surprised not to see Chaucer yet. Might be time to check some telegrams, see how he's doing.
I went out there to see if I could find him, but no luck.
I shot
All
him a
right.
telegram before I headed this way. I didn't hear from him either.
Okay,
Concerned.
let's run back to Ansburg real quick, see if we got anything new.
Ace is also in the saloon. He was going to keep an eye out for Chaucer.
Oh shit, sorry, Eli Rook. I'm
nice to
terrible
meet you.
about that.
Nice.
I told Rook, yeah, I told Rook a little bit about you earlier, so he's at least familiar. Glad to hear it.
Must be
It
nice.
seemed like everybody was coming down with something. But Chaucer was sick, Foley was sick, everybody was sick at one point.
I feel fine.
You better stay that way. You don't need to be dealing with a cold on top of everything else that's been going on.
Give me a week. Give me a week. Oh. Okay.
All right, well. Yeah, but I think we'll check telegrams one more time, see if we heard anything from Chaucer, and then we can come back and chat with Ace here. I just don't want to wander too far in case he does end up heading this way.
Yeah, I sent a telegram saying that, you know, where you're going to be. Oh, yeah, I was going to meet you here, but. Where's my horse?
That's right. I'm afraid we're gonna be getting a telegram from Cisco or some shit.
Oh, we better not. Where's my horse?
I think this is my horse. If it's not, it is today.
There we go. Good old Kookaburra. Yeah, we'll leave Julius behind. He'll be fine. He knows how to survive.
One would hope.
If the law hasn't caught him yet, I think he's fine. Though his luck might run out at some point.
Oh,
No
everyone
idea.
does it.
Speak of the. Wait, is that. Is that Jossa? No, it's not Jossa. What to say? Speak of the fucking devil if it was him. Ah, God. Now, there was a horse at the sheriff's office when I was in Arnsburg earlier.
Hell, I ain't wanted yet. I can go in and scope it out. See.
Fine. Oh, let's look. There's one horse, and there'll be what, 4 of us. I think we should be fine.
Oh yeah, we'll make this fine.
Is that Jossa?
Sure did.
Ain't much to tell. Other than,
Jesus Christ! It
running
was
nonstop.
him. I was about to say, speak of the fucking devil, because we were just talking about you. But then I didn't recognize you.
Well, that's the point.
God damn it. I still want to go check my telegram. So.
That's a pretty good point, Dan. I didn't even recognize your boss.
Yep. I thought it was you, then I thought, no. And we were literally talking about you.
Trick is,
Wait,
if you're always wearing the same thing, they're always going to expect you to wear the same thing.
That's why I'm wearing something different.
That's why I'm definitely recognizable. So hold on. So you were in Armadillo and they saw you and chased you?
No, I was in Armadillo and I came up to I ran in town right quick, checked my telegrams, and then there was too many people over that telegram station. I ran over into Blackwater right quick, and as I was going through Blackwater, I hightailed it out because my horse needed a moment. And as I was leaving, I kind of looked behind me because I heard a lot of noise, and I saw maybe the biggest line of something coming my way. So I started hightailing, and sure enough, yeah, it was a hell of a lot of log coming after me. I mean,
shit.
a lot. It wasn't just one. It was like an never-ending line is what it looked like.
So they just saw you running and they just came after you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know that
conversation first, so they just started chasing.
No, it was a chase, nonstop. And then I think I lost them because I looked like I was going into Valentine, and then I ducked and went over to the right.
God damn. Good. Glad you're with us then.
Yeah, well, that's when I
Chelsea
took
got
off my
chased by
hat and I took
law.
off my jacket and gloves and all, and well, I ducked in.
All right. Well, updates from us. We talked to Rory the Stringers, and they are in for the Dalloway job.
Good.
There was a man running around town waving a gun. Bella beat him up, and then he tried to fuck with me, and so I cut him up with a machete. And now we're going to talk to Ace Montana here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
it's been
check
a
my
good day.
telegrams. I need to go see if I got a telegram from Way.
Yeah, okay.
Be back. Unless you want to come along. Jules is probably going to tell Chaucer about Isabella going back to Taipan. Eh. Oh, so yeah, Blackwater is really dangerous because yeah, it seems to be like a very popular town at the moment. Not just with law, but with people. But it's still pretty dangerous to be in. Fuck! They nearly got Chaucer. My god, that's insane. Bear. Oh. Thank God, that's a bear. I had a panic thinking it was a cougar for a moment. Speak of the devil, I have a telegram. Alright, on my way. Okay, so it goes. Yep, okay. All good. Alright, we got time. watching from Way. Oh, I forgot to tell Julius about, like, the telegram I sent. So I sent a telegram to Way afterwards, after everything went down and everyone was going, like, to log out and things like that. Cougar, 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 cougar. Fucking cougar. I'm pretty sure that was a cougar. I had sent a telegram when everyone went to bed, because I was still hanging around. I sent a telegram to Way, and I'm just like, next time you're around, we need to talk about my possible pay increase if I'm returning to Taipan. See you soon. Just, you know, the casual pay increase. I think it was like $250 a week was my rate. Yeah. So yeah, I forgot to mention that, but you know what? Julius is not taking this seriously, so.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the I'm gonna put it on the table.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah,
this?
I think that's easier. Oh, I do appreciate it.
I don't know what's going on.
Were you asking about me?
Yeah.
Ace Montana.
Oh, Ace. All right. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No relation to that other fella.
Thank God.
Oh, okay. I don't know the other fella, so that's all right.
I get asked a lot, so I just say it.
Oh.
What's your name, fella?
Oh, name's Chaucer.
Pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen you around before.
Yeah. I have a tendency get around a bit.
I used to be out in Armadillo, the Leadbetters.
Oh, okay. All right. What brings you up this way?
Well, Leadbetters are no more. And got tired of sitting around the Armadillo Saloon hoping Chuck would walk through the door. That was my guy. That was my mentor. You know, and needed to move on. Rode with some other fellas. It wasn't my cup of tea. Didn't quite work out for me. And then I rode with Bully Street, and you know, I don't know. There's a brotherhood here, and you know, their experience. We look out for each other, and I like what we're doing at Van Horn as well.
Yeah, no, got nothing but positive things to say about Bully Street so far. Sure, they told you we done some work together, and no, it's good having them here in town.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Is Van Horn? You know, the way we've been talking about it is like Van Horn used to be a big trading post before all this destruction came here. You see broken down ships out there. A lot of ships came through here. A lot of wagons, livestock, goods. A lot of tragedies happened since then, of course. But we can bring that back and bring it back for people, like-minded people like us. Where we don't have to, where we can come here and we don't got, you know, the deputy saying, Ace Montana, get out of my town.
Absolutely. That's exactly what has appealed to us about trying to rebuild this place. Is, you know, law's going to do their job, but at the same point in time, if they're going to pause before they march into this place like it's nothing, before they waltz in like they own it, then that is a very valuable thing to be able to build.
Yes, it is.
So some things happened. They stormed the place, and Tito was hurt real bad. Tito's still in a coma. I was in Cisco this weekend, and Guard Mary showed me where he was, and many nights I stood over his bed hoping he'd wake, but he's not. He's still out of it, and I hope he pulls through. But when that happened, Theo grabbed her elephant rifle and raged hell against the law. This eventually led
Right.
to a discussion with Titus, who agrees Van Horn should be respected, and they don't want to come in here unless they have good reason to. And there's supposed to be further discussion, but I don't know where that stands now.
Getting so fucking warm. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting it to get this warm quickly.
That is good to know that there's even some dialogue been happening.
I was hoping. I really don't want to go to war with the law. I know how that ends.
No, it's been, it's one of the things that we talked about from the beginning, right? Is that, I mean, I don't know how much you know about the Gavin Summers days and back when Summers Gang was running this place, but I believe firmly one of the things that contributed to the downfall was taking on the law too hot, too heavy, right? And basically painting a target on our own backs. Became too much of a threat, too much gunning down deputies in the streets, that sort of thing, and it only lit a fire under their ass to keep slapping badges on chests and beating us in a war of attrition. So that is exactly what I'm looking to avoid, or at least stave off this time around, right? We don't need to prove ourselves to be such a threat that they want to mobilize against us at whatever cost.
Exactly.
I think there's a healthy middle ground.
Yeah, when I first came to the crossing, I was in Thieves Landing, and I watched California Kid go through it, and thought he could take on the law. And you're right, they'll just keep replacing them. You take one down, they got 7 more ready to go. You can't win, and if you do, eventually they'll bring in the military and the big, big, heavy guns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't beat the law outright. Got to thread that needle so we can keep doing what we do and still maintaining this place having a bit of sanctity to it.
So what I've been doing is trying to find a lot of merchants for the town. They don't have to be criminals. They could be law-abiding, but they have to understand the Van Horn way of life and not talk about things that happen here. You know, struck good with Dirty Sam. He's worked out really well. There's others I've met, and they say they're going to come around and do some things. We'll see. A lot of people say things, and then I never see them again, and that's naturally going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I did meet a political fella, and the idea struck that maybe could use this political fella to our advantage, right? He likes to spread word about his issues around the crossing. Maybe we could help. Maybe we could hire him, make a political donation, and get him to spread word about Van Horn, the revitalization of trade post and business in Van Horn.
Oh, that sounds like a great plan. I like that.
I don't see any backfire coming from it, really, do you?
I think the worst case scenario, which is not terribly effective, right? I don't think there's really much risk with a plan like that.
Yeah, I don't know how effective this fella is, but I thought it was worth a shot.
How we doing?
Howdy, James.
Howdy.
Howdy.
On that note, Ace, if that's something that you're interested in the event that you find somebody, right, you were saying, civilian folk, or at least folk that ain't crooks like us, right, looking for some work or looking to build something, I would be more than happy to financially back anybody who's wanting to transport Gorman goods around, right? It's just something that I don't have the fucking time for, never mind the fact that the law wants to throw me on Siska, right? It's just not feasible. But if there are some people who are, not looking for criminal work, but looking to make some money regardless, then they can make a killing transporting things over with additional financial backing,
It's a hell of an idea. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I do get out, I meet folk, and I'm always spreading the word, trying to get people up here. Constantly. I just met a fella named Opie, and he was looking, he's out there searching. He's looking for something. I try to offer him something. We'll see if he comes around.
No, that all sounds like a real good idea. I definitely support this.
I would like, I was talking to Theo about we should probably move into the drug trade, but it's Theo's call. I'm going to wait to hear from her. What do you think of that?
It's something that I've never been terribly directly involved in. I do know that. Are you familiar with Garnacho and the Guam cartel?
Yeah, I just saw them fellas up in Ansburg.
Ooh, cool.
Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, they are a separate organization, but also based out of Guarma. And I know that they move a fair bit of cocaine, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they'd be willing to kind of route that through Van Horn specifically, so we can help grow that here. And then I know there's a lot of other things as well. I mean, shit, Bella there behind me is part of the Taipan, and they're involved in the opium trade. We could definitely see about getting these things at least routed through uh, Van Horn, readily available here for people who are looking to purchase.
Ooh, hell of an idea. And you got connections. I love it. Yeah, okay. I'll talk to Theo about it. I'll see what she thinks. She's been thinking it over. I think she's been on the fence, but I think she doesn't want to disrupt any city politics in the meantime.
I was gonna say it depends on what Taipan says.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. No, I'm not saying we are gonna order Taipan to run the drugs through Van Horn. I'm saying that we know that there are all people who are already selling these sort of things that may be interested in a business opportunity.
You can bring it to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I'm just at a little idea stage here. But I like it. I like all that. Sounds great.
Yeah, I think that would be the best route for something like that, right? We talk to the folk who are already moving product, see if they would like to move it through here, be interested in something like that, and then we can kind of see what gaps still need to be filled and who might be interested in taking something like that on.
Okay. All right. It's obviously Theo's call, so I just got to talk with Theo, and if she says to go, we can look into set something up like that.
All right, yeah. Let's engage Theo's interest, and we see about setting up some meetings if that sounds like something we want to try to move forward with.
Is there any other agendas that you want to have pushed in Van Horn, and anything you want to see that I could help out with?
I mean, I think this already covers a lot of it, frankly. I do know that if there are other criminal organizations, more like the mercenary type that are looking for work, I am pretty actively trying to get folks like that work. So, you hear of anybody, looking to line their pockets a little bit, looking for something to do, that is something that I can provide as well.
That's what we'd like here in Van Horn. Folks come here looking for work, and hopefully we can build that. It's a slow build right now, but we're making progress.
And even something as simple as either people looking to sell mash, right, or purchase mash and brew it, that sort of thing, right? I think even trade like that, something that we could get going through here as well.
Yeah, yeah. Sammy's been trying to deal in guns and have things available. He's just been away on business for a few days.
Oh, that's perfect. Guns are like an area that I've never had any terrible interest in, so I'm always excited to have folk who are looking to move and sell and buy guns coming through places like this.
Having ammunition readily available would be nice, because the store over there sucks. I mean, you can't even buy a knife, much less bullets, a hatchet, anything.
Oh, shit. Actually, you should know this. I haven't talked to Bully Street about this specifically, but we've been keeping like medical supplies and a couple of things stocked up here behind the bar. So feel free to use those or replenish those as you see fit. That's for anybody who's of Van Horn.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Yeah, but I've been trying to get merchants up here. I mean, some people, I'm taking chances on some people, and maybe some of them don't work out. Don't hate me for it, but I'm taking chances on people. That's what I've been doing lately, taking chances. And I took a chance on Sammy, and it's worked out really well. So it's got me taking a few more chances on folk to see if they can settle down here. I mean, Zoe Winter's been staying here.
Oh, okay. That is good to know. I actually need to talk to her at some point.
Yeah, said she actually she feels safe here.
That's good. That's real good. Yeah, no, I'm all for taking chances on people. The way I see it, if you play a little too cautious, you know, you're never going to gain anything. You're never going to get that winning hand. I would rather take the shot, and you know, if it ends up being a problem, we either kick them the fuck out, or we put a knife in their belly, or whatever the hell needs to happen. Right? I would, I'd rather take the risk and have it bite us in the ass than miss out on good opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I've even trying to set up with Bernard to supply us with some baked goods and.
I don't think so.
Where the fuck did all the horses go?
Made some mistakes, but he's a young fella, and I'm trying to give him a chance. You know, told the fellas I was young once. I made a lot of mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Folk got to learn one way or the other. Sometimes they get lucky and they can learn as they go. Sometimes they get unlucky. They got to learn the hard way. But either way, we all start somewhere.
Yeah, we already had to give him a beat down, but I think he learned from it.
All right, that's good to hear.
Well,
No,
to
that
Van
all sounds
Horn,
great.
fellas.
Absolutely. Amen to Van Horn.
Some call it Van Home.
Please never say that again.
Oh, I love it. I've been catching on, you know, with Bully Street. It's like,
Oh,
you know,
God,
when we're going
okay,
home, it's like
okay.
Van Home.
I will mentally prepare myself for hearing that phrase then.
I love it. I love it.
Well, no, that all does sound really good. I'm very happy to see folk who are invested in this place, especially since you know, so much of my attention is on Guarma. It's really good to see folk who are out here building this up that we can support.
Yep. Yeah. Like I said, it's a slow build, but I think over time it's gonna just get a little bit better, a little bit better. Ideally, I'd like somebody to run the general store, the bathhouse, merchants all over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be something.
That would be something. If we get there, that's success.
I think it would be hilarious to give out deputized roles and run out of the rundown sheriff station.
I've joked about Zoe being sheriff of Van Horn.
You start offering power like that to people, it's going to go straight to the head.
Yeah, that's true.
Zoe as Sheriff Van Horn. I kind of like that idea. That's fun.
I had an idea to do a proper fighting league here, where we have rankings and keep track of records. Have a championship, but have something tangible. So maybe like a emerald ring and a gold ring, an emerald championship and a gold championship. And they could actually carry it around with them and show it off. And then have like contenders to each championship, 1 through 5, based on the rankings. So people actually have to work their way up to get a title shot.
I like that a lot too. We've been talking about getting some fights and such going on Guarma as well. I know that's something that Clementine's very interested in. Maybe even some.
Sorry, I want to like. I'm like itching to move.
Higher risk, higher reward.
Not because like law's going to come or anything like that. It's like I've been standing in the spot far too long. I need to move around.
You know, though, there is some merit to that idea. The one about
I would really love to run into Rachel. I'm gonna go say hi to Cyrus again. I'm here. I really don't visit him as much. He's the most visited grave out of all of them, but still. If I wasn't too happy, because Taipan and Bully Street last Isabella was aware of was friends with the DiCenzos. So Julia's saying that and Isabella's like, probably shouldn't have said that. But he doesn't know, so. I was such a good friend. I didn't even know what year he was born. Damn it. Such a good friend. Gotta stay away from Blackwater at the very least. It sounds like there's possibly a lot of lore in Blackwater. It's actually getting really, really warm, so I might up the stream. It's going to be a lovely 42 degrees Celsius today, which is, I think, 107.6 Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to throw everyone. Yeah, throw you all over the tank. I think I might move away from roleplay content, at least for live streaming. And just focus on just uploading stuff onto the YouTubes and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just stick to variety games. The next stream will be Friday night, and we'll be doing Severance, I think it's called. It's a horror game. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know the gameplay or anything. I've never played it before, so it's going to be brand new. But we'll be playing Boo Crew. I'm excited. And then we got scheduled one on Saturday. So yeah, not too many streams. Only a couple. I've got work the next couple of days, so I'm going to be busy. So my next proper day off will be Saturday for me. Or we'll have a stream Friday night. So that will be my weekend. Yay! Alright, go to the tank. Go give them some love. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you all